Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. It is time to finally start our MotoGP season. We've finally moved up to the big class, and we're going to be doing the first two races today. But first, we've got a bit of housekeeping to do, because I have now picked a helmet and that for my rider. So I actually went for a downloaded helmet this time, using a Monster Energy helmet. Just ignore the fact that there's Pirelli written on the side when we're using Michelin tyres. But other than that, very nice helmet indeed. So that's what I'm going to be using for the season. Gone for red, white and black Alpine style gloves and that. So the number, I've gone for 33. And I've done one of the threes backwards and put the Union Jack through the middle. Put my name on the butt patch as well. The thing is as well... Yeah, the reason I went for 33 is not because Marco Melandri's retiring. It's got nothing to do with Melandri. I just decided to go with 33, to be honest. So yeah, let's go over to Qatar. And let's see how qualifying goes, because apparently MotoGP is a lot more challenging. Right, so struggling a little bit. So free practice 3, I was 4th quickest, and I'd done a bit of the bike development, but I could not do the quick lap. Could not do the quick lap development, even though I could set the lap time when not doing that. But as soon as I actually activated the quick lap, I couldn't do it. It's really bizarre. So I actually only managed to do one set of bike development tests, which is a bit of a pain. So we're not going to get many development points, but I'm hoping we can at least get a decent result. I know a lot of people who have used the LCR Honda have said that it feels really unstable in that, and people tend to upgrade the anti-wheelie first, which I will when I get some points. We'll get enough points to do so. So we've gone grey in Sector 2. Marquez currently quickest 1:53.2. I've not been able to get down to that lap time with this bike. I think the best I've done is a 1:53.7. So yeah, our quickest time is half a second slower than Marquez's pole position time at the moment. Can we pull any... Oh, we're on personal best again. We're still almost half a second off though. Be good if we could get on the front row. Brakes into the final corner. Okay, run to the line. What is it going to be? Please be at least a 1:53. 1:53.6. Okay. So that has put us on the front right. 3rd place, just behind DeVizioso and Marquez.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in again tomorrow for live coverage of MotoGP. Moving now to the starting grid, where the MotoGP riders are ready to start the race. Tension is sky high.
So medium front, medium rear. I don't really know what to expect for this race, so hence why I'm going for medium front, medium rear. The softs didn't actually degrade too much during FP3 or anything, so I think medium may be the way to go. I'm not sure.
And the riders are ready to compete on an amazing illuminated racetrack.
It's going to be an interesting race, that's for sure. My first MotoGP race. Starting in 3rd position. I did see that Dovi was on a soft rear, so he's going to try and make that soft work. Not the best of starts. We've lost loads of places into turn 1. A lot of them slack on the brakes. Oh, that was spot on into turn 1 there. Straight into 2nd place, just behind Andrea DeVizioso. Just see. Oh, Miller's trying to get through. Denied. Through the kink, a little bit wide. Okay, into the double left. Double right even. Hello, that's Miller going completely off track. Into the hairpin. Yeah, coming out of slow corners, acceleration doesn't feel that great. See DeVizioso just pull away at the slow corner. Dovizioso is pulling away, but let's not forget he is on that soft rear tyre. So although he's putting the hammer down now, it will be interesting to see what happens to him later on. But meanwhile, I'm staying in the second place. We're actually pulling away from the guys behind. So we've got 1.4 second lead as Dovizioso, and we've got 0.7 over third place. So that is the end of lap 1. And we're finishing lap 1 in second. 1:58.9 for Dovi. I did a 2:02 minutes 0.6. So Dovi really going quick. I'll tell you what, if we can finish second in this race, I will take that for an opening round. That'll be a good start to the season. Yeah, Dovi really putting away. 1.8. Rossi down to 13th. Petrucci down to 14th. Rossi up to 12th. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake there. See, I think when we get a few upgrades on this bike, I think we will start moving forward a bit better. Hopefully the bike will stop wheeling so much as well. So as you can see, I've got anti-wheelie turned right up and it's still wheeling. So my teammate Crutchlow's just moved into third place, so he's the next guy up on track just behind me. So we managed to out-qualify him, and we also, at the moment, we're outperforming him. So far, so good. That gap looks like it may have come down a bit to Crutchlow as I go a bit wide through the final corner. So I kind of figured out how to stop wheeling out of that final corner. 1:53.6 for Dovi. 1:54.7 for me. He's still going over a second a lap quicker. It's definitely a little bit concerning. I don't know, I think we may be keeping that gap quite consistent back to Crutchlow. We're on lap 3. 3.1 to Dovizioso. Marquez is only 6th. So it just said that Espargaro gone past Marquez, but doesn't actually specify which one. Okay, Crutchlow's still fighting with Miller. So we've almost got a second on Crutchlow. Try and keep the wheels in line, try not to spin up too much or slide too much. I think the tyres are definitely going to last longer than what they did in the other categories we've done. The gap to Dovizioso hasn't really gone up a massive amount now. I wonder if his tyres are starting to go off. He's had his fun at the front. Miller's got Crutchlow back, so Miller back in the third. It's 1:54.8. Crutchlow's got Miller back. So Lorenzo, 17th place. Not looking good for him. Yeah, the gap to Dovi isn't really going up by much anymore. I think it's gone up about a tenth of a second since the start-finish line. So his pace is definitely starting to come down. Will we see him start coming back towards us? That's what I want to know. We've still got a little way to go. Oh no, it's gone over 4 seconds now, so scratch that. It is still going up. Oh, that was too wide. Way too wide. That has allowed Crutchlow to close in. We could be in trouble here. Espargaro is up to 4th, but again, like I said, I didn't know which one. Could be Elish, could be Pole. Who knows? Miller's back down to 5th. Mark now back down to 6th. I don't know what happened to Miller there. Crutchlow is back up 3rd. Marquez is up to 4th. Yeah, that was a bad lap. Very bad lap. That mistake cost me quite a bit of time. So 5.2 to Dovizioso. Half a second back to 3rd place. Tyre is starting to move around a bit at the rear. We've still got a few laps to try and hold on to. Okay, through this corner at turn 7. Yeah, the rear is starting to move around quite a bit. 5.7 to Dovizioso. Try and keep it going. See if we can re-extend that gap to Marquez. Now he's in 3rd place. Wonder if he's going to have the pace to come past. Five and a half seconds. I mean, if our rear tyre is starting to move around, what is Dovizioso's doing? Because he's on that soft. We've gone very wide there. Starting to make a few mistakes now, which is allowing the guys behind to catch back up. Another really bad lap that time, 156.1, 5.7 to Dovizioso. If I can get back on the pace that we were doing like towards the beginning of the race, I think we would be able to start closing in on Dovizioso. Just need to have a decent lap. Almost 6 seconds a gap to Dovi now. Into the hairpin. Yeah, 6 seconds to Dovi, so that gap is still creeping up. The gap behind, yeah, it's not really a comfortable gap at the moment. Any more mistakes and they will be back on me, so we can't afford to make any really. And yes, I have gone back for the Alpine Stars leathers because they do look better than the DEgITx in this game. And they definitely look better on the LCR colour scheme as well. Because of the Alpine Stars, you get flashes of yellow on them. Crutchlow still fighting for third. Slightly better lap this time. That gap has come down. That gap's come down like a second. We're on the penultimate lap, lap 7 of 8. And that gap has come down by a second. It was over 6 seconds. It's now just over 5. Has Dovi's tyres let go? Let's see what happens. So let's just remember that. Yeah, it's under 5 seconds. Now that gap is coming down to DEgITx. Can we catch him? His rear tyre obviously has gone away from him. I mean, the fact that our medium rear is hasn't got a lot of life left in it either. His must be all over the shop. Yeah, that gap's coming down at every sector. We could be on for a surprise finish here. Just need to stay on the thing. Oh, that's Crutchlow. He tried to do a dive bomb there, but went a bit wide, so we got that position back. That's what we need to watch out for, because now we're getting towards the end of the race. We could potentially see Crutchlow mess us up, and if we're closing in on DEgITx, we don't want anyone to mess us up and slow us down. 4.1. That gap is coming down quite rapidly, but is it going to be enough? We'll see what it is over the line. A bit too wide there, spinning up that rear as well. Into the final corner for the penultimate time. On to the start finish. Crutchlow, just please leave me alone for this final lap. See if we can catch DEgITx. The gap is under 4 seconds. It's going to be a big ask, but let's see if we can catch DEgITx and just steal that win off him. So he decided to go as quick as he could for as long as he could to try and build up a gap, but is that gap big enough? It's come down another half a second. Oh, I got a horrible feeling we need one more lap. He's visibly getting closer. Oh, Lorenzo's crashed. What's the gap? Just over 3. We've basically closed in 0.8 of a second, but that's in the first couple of splits. I don't think I'm going to be able to close in 3 seconds in the last half a lap. I can't see that happening. He's visibly getting closer. I am pushing. Look at that, it's almost 2 seconds. So that's come down almost a second in one sector. But 2 corners left to go. We needed one more lap and we might have won this race. But as it stands, DEgITx is going to win. Tell you what, we are really closing in. Dovi's going to take it. But second place, that's not bad. I'll take that. Did Crutchlow take third or did Miller took it off him? And look, we were literally a second behind Dovi by the line. So his rear tyre had completely gone from him. That was a good race. Second place in the championship for now. Leading the team championship, which is good. And We are second in the Constructors' Championship with Ducati leading that.
Even though he didn't manage to win the race today, he still put on a great show. The applause from the team and the fans is definitely deserved.
Well, I've done my best. Second place, first time of asking. That's good.
Here's DEgITx, who takes top step on the
That's
podium.
not DEgITx, that's my rider.
DEgITx is on.
We've got a few more different little cutscenes and animations going on. Okay then, second place, first race. So not a bad start. We've only got 40 development points, which sadly isn't enough to do anything at the moment. So we're going to have to go on to round 2, Termas de Rio Hondo. Running out of time, and we are kind of struggling. Crutchlow currently on pole 1:36.1. But we have not got a lot of time left. Definitely struggling with rear end grip here. Through the kink. Oh, personal best at the moment. Let's see if we can move ourselves up a little bit. Into the hairpin. At least this time I managed to do the quick lap development. I managed to do 3 out of 5 laps for the race simulation because I messed up my first lap. And yeah, managed to do the other one as well. So we should get some decent development points for this round, and we should be able to do some upgrades after this race. Oh, come on. But yeah, the Honda is very lively. Oh, we're looking good for pole at the moment. See if we can keep that going. Into the penultimate corner. A little bit too hot. Oh, spinning up that rear as well. Oh, that's put us on the front row.
Where the cameras are lingering on the favourite riders for today. A few minutes
So,
to go.
going to go for medium front, medium rear again because it did work at Qatar. So yeah, LCR Honda, first and second. Crutchlow's gone for a hard rear, so is Marquez.
Riders just have one more thing on their mind now, being the first to cross the finish line.
Okay. Let's try and do this then, shall we? We can have a similar race to Qatar where we start reeling in the leader towards the end. Okay, so currently, oh, well, they got Marquez right in this game, haven't they? He's just completely wiped out Quartararo there. The Vinales is up the inside of me. Okay. Sorry, Vinales, but I'm coming through. Try and get the slipstream of Marquez, but he's using Crutchlow as his slipstream as well. Marquez is into the lead. So we go into the hairpin. That's Crutchlow go. Oh, bit of a tag there from Vinales. Almost made me crash. Lorenzo's crashed again. He crashed at Qatar. And he's crashed here as well. And those two leaders have already pulled away. Marquez gone very wide, so have I. Come on. Oh, spin that rear. So Marquez is already pulling away from Crutchlow here. We've got 9 laps to do around here. What kind of lap time is Marquez doing? 1:37.9 and a 1:39.2. So he's quite a bit quicker at the moment. Yeah, we definitely need to get some upgrades for this bike. Try and make us a little bit more competitive. And the thing is, those two ahead of me are both on hard rears. So if anyone's going to ruin their rear tyre, it's going to be me. So I don't think we're going to be able to catch these guys towards the end of the race. The thing is, we might end up getting caught towards the end of the race. We've got a bit of a gap back to Vinales now. So we need to make that medium tyre last and make it work. Mears crashed. This is 0.72 Crutchlow at the moment as it stands. Well, I can see these two just pulling away. I'll tell you what, we're getting closer to Crutchlow though. Maybe this is a time we need to utilise that medium rear and just try and get past Crutchlow now. Marquez is pulling away. He should technically have a penalty, but I don't think the game is going to give him one. I don't think the game actually gives you a penalty for taking someone out. So 1:36.1 for Marquez, 1:36.8 for me, so 0.7 slower than Marquez. But we are going quicker than Crutchlow now. Oh, nearly went into the back of him. So we've got a team battle going on here. Here we go. We've got a better exit through the right-hand kink, and we are through into second. Can we stay here? 2.1 to Marquez. I'm expecting Crutchlow to try and shove up the inside into the hairpin, try and outbrake me. He hasn't. Okay. Well, that surprised me. Marquez long gone into the distance. And yeah, I don't think we're going to have a similar situation to Qatar because, like I said, Dovizioso at Qatar was on a soft rear. Marquez is on a hard rear here. And I'm on medium, so I don't think our tyre is really... I mean, it's going to be up at its optimum now. So if we can't catch Marquez now, we're not going to have much of a chance of catching him later on in the race, that's for sure. Would be nice if we do, but I can't see it happening myself. .136.1 again for Marquez, 1:37.3, so quite a bit slower. We are quite a bit slower. Crutchlow is fighting with Vinales for third now. And those two aren't actually that far behind me, so we could end up off the podium. Thing is, Dovizioso's in fifth. So if we finish second, Dovizioso's down to seventh, now sixth, then we will potentially take the lead of the championship, because it will be 2 second places for me, a win, and wherever Dovizioso finishes. If he finishes less than third, then yeah, we will go ahead of him. Marquez wasn't on the podium at all in the first race, so we could leave Argentina with the lead of the championship, knowing that for the next round we're going to have at least one or more upgrades for the bike. So we could come to the next race, which will be Circuit Americas, even stronger. Be interesting to see how fast they've made Marquez there. Rossi's up to fifth, so Crutchlow slipping back now. So that hard tyre not working for Crutchlow at the moment. definitely working for Marquez. Can't do anything about him at the moment. He's just galloping away. But yeah, we beat him at Qatar. It's looking very unlikely we're going to beat him here. Crutchlow is slipping back. He's fighting with Petrucci for 6th and 7th place now. We've got a bit of a gap to Vinales now, 1.2. I think that's just going to be my main focus now for the remainder of the race. Miller is way down as well. I just need to make sure that we hold on to 2nd place. 4.7 to Marquez, 1.1 back to Vinales. We need to manage that gap back to Vinales to make sure that he doesn't catch me. I'm a little bit concerned about my rear tyre though. Maybe I should have gone for the hard. I decided to go for the medium. I'll just keep going. It is starting to try and move around a little bit at the moment. Bit wide through the penultimate corner. Don't want to be doing that too much. We've lost loads of time there. So that gap is not over a second anymore because I messed up the penultimate corner. What can I do? Can't afford to make mistakes like that anymore. What is our gap to Vinales now? I was still just over a second. Miller is starting to try and make up a few places. So's Mir. 5.7 to Marquez. Okay, through turn 9 and turn 10. Still 5.7. So I think Marquez's pace is starting to come down a little bit. He's not pulling away as drastically as he was at the beginning of the race. We just got to worry about Vinales in 3rd. We're on lap 7 of 9. 3 laps to go, including this one. We need to stay ahead. We need to stay ahead. So far we've been well, if we finish 2nd, it's going to be a very consistent start to our Grand Prix season. 2 2nd places. It's whether we can hold that though. Can we hold 2nd? Vinales looks like he's closing in a little bit more. It's under a 2nd. Can we hold on for 2 more laps after this one? Oh, that rear is starting to squirm now. Dovizioso's up to 3rd. So Dovizioso may have pace. I was back over a 2nd again though. Too early on the brakes there, could have been a little bit later. .2 seconds, yeah. We're not going to be catching Marquez now. We are on the penultimate lap. We've gone very wide through turn 1 as well. At Qatar, we had already started reeling Dovizioso in. So if Dovizioso finishes in third, which he's not because Rossi's just moved up to third, that's going to help us out. Gap's still over a second, so that's good. Let's try and keep it that way. Hard on the brakes into the hairpin. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay, into the penultimate corner. Penultimate corner, what am I on about? Nowhere near the penultimate corner. Penultimate corner is coming up in a second. 7.5 second lead to, well, Marquez has got over me. We've got 1.2 over Rossi in third. So this is a penultimate corner. Marquez already on his final lap as we go across the line to start our final lap. We could do with Rossi hanging on to third, just ahead of Dovizioso. That will help us out. And Rahir has really had enough. Can we hold on for this one final lap? You know Marquez has got the win. Even if he crashed, he would still respawn in time. Well, it's come down a little bit. Maybe Marquez is in trouble. It's come down a tenth of a second. Yeah, we're not going to catch him up. That is for certain. That's gone back up, 8.2. He's not in trouble. Stop panicking, it's fine. Miller's back in the points. We are still holding that gap over Rossi at the moment. It has come down a bit, but oh, almost a high side there. But we are looking alright. We just got 2 corners left to go. Well, technically 3 because that little kink. So Marquez has won. That was pretty obvious as soon as he hit the front. And we are going to take our second place in a row. And potentially the lead of the championship.
While the riders enjoy the acclaim of the fans.
Yeah, 8.6 Marquez won by.
The final ranking of today's race.
So there we go. Maybe I should have gone for the hard rear, but the medium just about held off. So yeah, we have moved into the lead of the championship now. We're leading Dovizioso and Marquez. Still leading the team championship, which is good. Repsol have moved up a few positions. And Honda have taken the Constructors' Championship lead. So all in all, a pretty good race.
There might be a touch of bitterness due to the lack of victory, but the second place finish will earn him 20 precious points, meaning he's still in the running for the next few races.
Yeah, and we should get some upgrades for the next race as well, which should help.
Now the top 3 are stepping onto the podium. These guys were great, and Marquez was simply superb today. Amazing.
Amazing. So, second place in a row. Well, let's hope we can maintain that consistent run, or at least go better in the next couple of races. We'll have to wait and see next time though. Okay, so that's the first 2 opening rounds of the season completed. Let's have a look at all the team championships. Red Bull Rookies hasn't even started, so it's pointless looking at them. Moto3, Dalla Porta is leading them from Antonelli in second, Canet third, and Messier fourth, with Binder in 5th place. So, Moto2. Luti's leading Schrotter in second, with Baldassari third, Marquez fourth, and Remy Gardner in 5th place. And the MotoGP, at least the points are right now that I'm actually in the class, because I'm leading that from Dovizioso in second, Marquez third, Crutchlow fourth, and Valentino Rossi in fifth. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.